Now we have General Director Mr. Tatsumi with us. Let's ask the question of today's race.
そうですね。これからだなって感じですね。
So the day has come. That's my thought now. And we had so many troubles, but we overcome it through the year. And well, the race is 24 hours, so there will be lots of problems, maybe. But we can overcome it because we did it before. And so let's hope we can finish first after 24 hours. And now we have Mr. Yamauchi, the driver, with us. Let's ask about the race.
はい、率直にちょっと緊張してます。
So he's a little bit nervous before the race, but the teammates did a good job. They drove fast, and at the practice I also did a good lap, so I'm confident about it. And it's a 24-hour race. Anything can happen, so I don't want to be too aggressive for that, so I'll keep it balanced to do a good lap and do a good job. How do you feel now? It's 24 hours ahead.
Yeah, right. I feel fine, and I'm happy to be here, and I have a good feeling for the race. Yeah, the whole team is good prepared, so I think it will be nice.
Looking forward. What's your goal, personal goal for the race?
Yeah, first goal of all is that we reach the finish line, and for sure also we want to win the race in our class.
So how do you feel now, Tim, before the race?
So I feel very lucky, and I can't wait for getting into the car.
You already drove the Subaru car, I think. How is the feeling of the car, and are you confident?
I'm very confident in the car, and I'm very confident in the team. It's a great pleasure working together with STI Japan. So it's a very good way of learning about Japanese culture also, and it's a great honor to me being here, and it's a very good feeling what I have now, and the car is very good, and I'm very happy.
What's the most important thing to be consistent in the race if it's 24 hours?
Most important is that you find a rhythm and a pace which you don't need too much effort and too much energy. Fortunately, over the last few years, we improved the car a lot to make the drivability better, so you have more confidence in the car. I think this year we have a car which gives us a more easy way to drive. Of course, we still push hard, but it's easier to keep a good rhythm. So, and if you can do that, you have more concentration for other things which is happening on the track.
I see. So anything left to say to the fans who are watching?
Well, I believe that, again, we have more viewers than all the years before. It's always great to have your support through Twitter, through the Ustream. So thanks everyone for all the Subaru fans around the world, and we'll do our best to make you proud.
So, we just hear the cars passing by. The formation lap is now starting. The cars have been passing now. They went through the new course, the Grand Prix course, and they're now heading to the old course to do another lap. So the course is 4.5 kilometers for the Grand Prix course, and the old course, the Nordschleife, which means north course, is exactly 20 kilometers. And altogether, they're going to drive 26 kilometers per lap. The course is so high and so long. It's a very unique course in the world, and it also has a big undulation gap. It has almost a 300 meters gap, which is almost the same as an Eiffel Tower. So they go up from the Eiffel Tower's bottom to the top in one lap, which will be a really interesting course to do. And they're going to drive for 24 hours with, of course, driver's change. And the Subaru WRX had a good lap yesterday at the qualifying 2. They drove 9.8, which is, of course, the top of the class, and also the pole position for the second group. So I hope Subaru will do a good job today and also be at the end at the top after 24 hours. the race has started, 24 hours to go. And the Subaru WRX just finished the first lap with 9 minutes and 24 seconds, which is 12 seconds faster than the competitor. So we had a quite good start. Also, I'm listening to team radio, and I think the condition is really good with the car. And Carlo Van Dam is driving slightly good. So how was your first stint?
Better than expected, actually. It was very excited to start from pole position, obviously, to be the first car in Group 2. I had a great start. The car felt great from the beginning. I took it really easy to look after the tires and look after the car, but I was surprised what lap times we could do. I think this is the best Subaru car I ever driven around Nordschleife. So, if no problem, I'm very confident.
今はどんな状況ですか？結構滑りますかね？それともこのままなんとかレイアウトできそうな状況でしょうか？
揺れてるところが15キロ突速の時ずっとなんですけど、まだドライでもまだ大丈夫です。
了解了解、ありがとうございます。さっきのラップ9分台で走ってるのは周りと比べてちょっと飛び抜けて速いです。いいペースでした。
So, Mr. Yamauchi is back in the pit. Let's ask him some questions about her second stint.
そうですね、自分的には少し、
It was the first time I was driven with a new tire, so I was a little bit concerned about that. But the team told me that I drove the first stint, which was still dry. The first sector, same as Carlo, so I was a little bit, confident for that. And and I could drive in a good, in that situation really good, which makes me really confident and also satisfied. So let's look forward for the second stint.
Okay, now you are quicker than 5 seconds in last lap than Audi.
very stable.
So how was your stint?
Yeah, my stint was quite good. The car feel very well, very constant. I have a good feeling in the car, and it's easy to drive, quick lap time. There was a lot of traffic on the track, a lot of parts where there's oil on the track, and yeah, but for that it was a good stint, I think.
Team double yellow on 12K. 12K double yellow. Number 10. 7 meter 12 double yellow. Before sector 3, you are quicker than Audi 4.5 seconds.
And how was the feeling of the car first time on the race?
The car, very, very good handling, and the team did a very, very good job. So it was very well balanced and had a very good behavior even at high-speed corners. So it was quite good fun driving it. I just had 6 laps with the car when I got into the race. So it's a pretty much of gambling for finding the right pace and do not make any damage to the car.
So we have Mr. Tatsumi, the chief director of the Subaru team here. Let's ask what he thinks after 1/4 finished.
そうね、まあ我が
So the car is much better than we have expected, and we had a little bit of rain, but so the other teams had changed the tires to rain tires and changed it back to slicks, but we drove all the way only with slicks, and that means we had less pit stops, and also we were really reliable to the drivers and also to the tire, and they did a great job to drive all those situations. So we're really happy about that.
On the braking, I feel a lot of vibration. Seems like something maybe stuck, like before. The rest is okay.
Okay, brake vibration copy. メカニックの皆様、ブレーキのバイブレーションが出てます。注意して確認してください。
And you were talking about the vibration on the car. Can you explain a little bit about that?
Well, we're not 100% sure yet. Especially on the braking, there was a lot of vibration, so we might think there was something, maybe dirt on the brake. They checked everything, and I picked up a lot of rubber on the double yellow section. So maybe also the tire a little bit. Now Yamauchi went out and he said he still feels it a bit, but it's okay. So maybe it's just due to the condition.
山内さん、ブレーキの状態はどうでしょうか？
確かに踏んだ時にちょっと振動があります。左のは結構雨が強いです。
山内さん、大体こんな感じが20分くらい続いちゃう感じなんだけど、IM に変えた方がいい状況ですかね？
多分これは変えた方がいいかもです。雨の雨量は確かに多いです。
Grand Prix course is not raining so much. It's actually not raining, but at the Nordschreibe, the northern part of the course, it's raining hard. So the team decided to change the tires to intermediate. And now Yamauchi is driving again and is now heading to the Nordschreibe. But Yamauchi is really good at rain. So, well, finger crossed and for a better result now. And we're still leading the competition. Thank you.
バックストレート、バックストレート。バックストレート了解。車の調子はどうですか？音とかなんか気になるところはないですか？特に大丈夫です。セクター1、セクター2、ベスト、ベスト。
So, Mr. Yamauchi is back in the pit. Let's ask him some questions about his second stint.
そうですね、自分的には少し、今回初めてニュータイヤ履いて、走るということで。
It was the first time I was driven with a new tire, so I was a little bit concerned about that. But the team told me that I drove the first stint, which was still dry. The first sector, same as Carlos, so I was a little bit, confident for that. And and I could drive in a good, in that situation, really good, which makes me really confident and also satisfied. So the team changed the front brakes. Were there, different feelings with the brakes, or was this just a routine kind of work?
Well, I think this is a routine just to be safe. We have enough time, enough gap to the guys behind, and we struggled with a little bit still now with a bit of vibration. So just as a precaution, we changed the front brakes.
fair. Could you tell me car condition?
Car feels good. Little atmosphere, but it's okay.
Okay, copy. Sector 3 was best time. Sector 3 was best time.
Okay, Marcel is back. So you set a record for the team 9:09. How was the stint?
Yeah, it was a great stint. We changed to intermediate tires because it's getting more warm. I think it was a good decision. And yeah, I do the best time for the moment, but I think the track will be quicker because more grip, more warm. It's better. Maybe Carlo or Yamauchi-san will beat my time, but for the moment it's good, yeah.
The time is 1:59 right here in Germany, in Nürburgring. So we have another 2 hours to go. 22 hours have passed, and the Subaru car WRX is doing quite a good job. They're now 21st overall, of course, a class top, and we have over 10 laps of margin against our contenders. The car is pretty fine, no problems at all. Anything can happen, that's racing, so we're gonna push our feelings hard to let the car come to the end with a great success. So keep cheering. Thank you.
Please tell me car feeling. Please tell me car feeling and car condition.
Car feels very good. Gearbox, high speed. Car is very, very good. It's stable, so no understeer, no oversteer. Low speed, corners, understeer. That's it.
Big.
How is your feeling now?
Oh, I have a great feeling. The car still feels very good, and it was great pleasure. We now took some harder tire compounds, so I was able to push a little bit more. And it's every time it's a big question how far you push in the beginning, not to have a big drop in lap times in the end of your stint. So I was trying to put it like this, but the car was very good and very fast, and I had just a little bit of traffic, so I was able to take a good pace. And now I'm quite sad that it was my last stint. So finally, I have to say I love this car really much. It's very, very nice to drive.
The time is 2:58 in the afternoon here in Nürburgring. That means the race is another 60 minutes ahead. We have finished 23 hours and 1 hour remaining. And the Subaru team is now at the 20th overall. And of course at the SBT3 class we are the top. Just finished the 126th lap. That means we're heading to the 127th lap. And the rivals are more than 10 laps down. We have a big margin. And the car is smooth, no complaining from the drivers. But for us, it looks like really good. And your cheering your support is, I think, going through straight to the cars or to the drivers and giving extra power. So don't forget to cheer another hour to the checkered flag. So keep watching. Another 60 minutes to go.
メカニックの皆さんにはこれが本当に最後のサービスになるので、力を出し尽くしてください。よろしくお願いします。さて山内さん、まずはもともとのターゲット通り9分20、9分20をターゲットに走りたいと思います。よろしくお願いします。お願いします。今回は最初のスピントから雨の中頑張ってもらいました。本当に助かりました。ありがとうございます。ピット前でスバルの旗抱えて待ってます。よろしくお願いします。みんなありがとうございます。本当にありがとうございました。
24 hours is finished and we run the race. 19th overall, of course, class winning. Great job by the team, whole team. We have Tatsumi-san and Carlo.
ちょっとね、ほっとしすぎて力が抜けてますね。
Well, I'm really relieved. We had so many difficulties throughout. So because we had so many difficulties, the pleasure is also bigger than before. And now, so I can't find any words, but I'm so happy. And Carlo, for you, it was your third win with Subaru. How's your feeling right now?
I can't really describe it. It's been such an extremely fantastic journey with Subaru. We worked so hard. We had a lot of success. We had a lot of misfortune the last few years, and it's so great to finally win. And personally, I want to dedicate this victory to Marcel Engels, who left us. He was my teammate for the first years in Subaru. I won the 2 titles with him, the 2 other victories. Although we fight hard, we always have him in his mind, so have him in our mind. So it's very special to have a 3rd victory for Subaru.
It's the teamwork. And, Tatsumi-san just told us that there were many difficulties before the race, but the race went so smoothly. How was it from his point of view?
そうですね。ここはねやっぱりスバルの
The race went so smoothly because of the cheering of the fans from worldwide. I mean, Subaru is a great company. I mean, the team is supported actually or organized by the workers of Subaru. And that made Subaru really strong. And the race went so smooth. And Tatsumi-san was thinking, Subaru is great. And that's what the people or the fans from Subaru all over the world would like to feel or maybe share the feelings. So thank you so much for the support. And do you have any words for the fans too, Carlo?
Well, I can tell that especially this time, every lap I drove around in my Subaru, I had a big smile. We showed the strength of Subaru, of STI. Tatsumi-san and his team did a fantastic job, and without you guys, all the support, it would not be possible. So thank you very much.
そして今山内秀樹選手が帰ってきてくれました。今チェッカードライバーで見事初出場にして初優勝、しかもチェッカードライバーで感動のねチェッカーを受けました山内秀樹選手。いや僕も喋れなくなっちゃう。おめでとう。
はい、ありがとうございました。
でもいいチームメイトに恵まれて、いい車に恵まれて、で最高のレースで勝利ができるっていうのは素晴らしいですよ。
もう本当最高でした。本当もうみんなのおかげです。本当にみんなのおかげです。
Everybody did a great job, and that's the reason we win. So happy.
まあいろいろ言葉はあると思うし、でも今は言えないかも分かんないけど、とにかくたくさんのスバルファンが、ユーストリーム応援してくれたと思うんで、ちょっと感謝のメッセージをいただけますか。
はい、本当に皆さんのその多くファンの皆さんの、コメント、本当に僕たちも現地でこっちで見ていました。本当、僕たち正直僕すごい不安がいっぱいあったんですけど、皆さんのそのコメントで、元気いっぱいもらえたんで、強気で頑張ってきましたが、本当に優勝取れたことがほっとしてちょっと涙に変わっちゃったんですけども、いいチームメイトに出会えて本当に、幸せです。本当にありがとうございました。
ありがとうございます。見事優勝です。